Hello guys, so today we are going to create the snake game. You have multiple time play this game on your old style Nokia or the other mobile. So I think you are aware of the features of basic feature of this game. Like when you eat this food, so you will grow up a little. Uh, like you can also see on my screen. And here I have also create the mobile control buttons here like this. And yeah, okay. So and here I have also created one more feature, like when you go to the left of the right of the screen, so you will automatically come from the left, and same for up and down, yeah, like this. And if you fight yourself, the game will restart and you lost one life. And every time you eat the food, you will get 10 points and it will add it to your score. Here you can see currently it is 140, now it is 150. Okay, so let's get started. uh, let's create a new project. Select the 2D project and name it snake prototype. Okay, here. Okay, so here's our new project. So now I'm going to cut the older one, so we will start the game from the scratch. So here's our default UI, and now I'm going to create okay, so just make sure this should be orthographic. Okay, and select the camera size to 15 and then create one new 2D sprite and select the okay UI sprite, whatever you want to. It is not very necessary. You can also select any sprite which you want to be as your head of your snake. So I'm just going to name it snake. Okay, now okay, like this. so now I'm going to add a collider, box collider 2D here, and just turn on the trigger rule, and then I'm going to create a script, name it snakehead. So just open the script in your IDE. I'm using Visual Studio. Okay, so just okay, so now we are going to create a movement for our snake head. uh, so create a private vector to underscore direction, and just make it default by vector 2.0, and okay, and now we are going to create a list of transforms, and name it underscore segments. Okay, and also we just need some. Okay, let's move forward, and in this function, first thing we need to do is segment dot add this dot transform. Okay, and in update now we are going to create some inputs. If input dot just hold on for a minute. Okay, so if input dot get key down key code dot w. Okay, so here we just do one thing, make the direction equal to vector 2 dot up, and else if just copy this line like this, paste it here, make the WHS, and direction should be vector 2 dot down, else if A, then direction should be left, and same for right, D. Okay, so here we have created the input system for keyboard, and later we will do it for mobile. And now I'm going to create a fixed update method. Okay, so in this method we are just going to create a loop. Okay, first we are going to create a movement for our head, later we will create this loop so that you will understand better. This dot transform dot position, new vector 3. Okay, so first thing we just make it integer, or just round the moment value. So we just use math function dot round, and pass here the x component, this dot transform dot x. Okay, and then we add the direction dot x so that it will have some movement like this. And here we do math function dot round, this dot transform dot position dot y. Oh, here I just forgot to write the position. Okay, and then we add the direction dot y. Okay, and the third component should be z, so we will make it 0 0 0.0 f. Okay, and here we have done with this code. Okay, so this is our movement. So now we can see okay, so you can see it is moving, but the speed is very fast. I am controlling it with the keyboard. So now I am just increasing the size of camera, and also just increasing the size of the snake head. Now you can understand why I'm just increasing the size, so that the ratio of everything will be okay, like this. If you want to decrease the speed, you can also increase this thing, the size of the camera, and then make it little bit bigger, like this. Okay, so now you will get this type of result. I am continuing with this result, and yeah. Okay, the second thing I'm going to create is create the body part of snake. So without doing anything new, I just duplicate the snake body part head, and delete this script movement. Just remove it and add a rigid body. Okay, you need to add the rigid body 2D. Second thing, make it kinematic. Okay, is trigger. Okay, untagged. Okay, everything is fine. Now I'm going to create a okay, no need to create a new layer. So name it body part. Just make it as prefab here, and then delete it from here. Now I'm going to create a loop for the movement of the rest of the body part, so they will follow the head. Okay, so just int I equal to segment dot count -1. Okay, here we are going to check if the segment I should not be null. If this is not null, then we will change the position of the segment I dot position. It should be the position of its the previous segment of the body part, right? Segment of I minus 1. Okay, dot position. Okay, so we have done this, and now we need to create a new function for growing the snake. So here we create this thing, uh, create a new function, public void grow. Oh, sorry for this, public void grow. Okay, and in this function we just need to transform segment is equal to instantiate. We are going to instantiate a new prefab, so and now we need to create a new public cam object. Segment prefab. Okay, and segment prefab dot transform. Okay, don't forget to save this. Okay, and the second thing, we will set the position of this segment dot position is equal to underscore segment dot count minus 1 dot position. Okay, so here we just place the instantiated new segment onto the last one of the body part list, and then we will add this segment to our list like this. Okay, okay, and we will do one more thing here. We create a new enumerator, change tag, okay, and like this, and then we just need to uh, change text should be like here we put some delay here, yield returned new, wait for second. Okay, I think I should do this later so that you will know why I'm creating this. Okay, so currently I'm going to create a food function so that our snake will start growing uh, when we will eat food. So on trigger enter. Okay, and it is very simple. If other dot tag equal to food, then grow. Okay, so let's go here, select the snake, and just drag and drop the body part here. And the second thing, we need to create one the food, so I'm just selecting this and food. Okay, make it red color, also increase the size so that you can see it here like this. Okay, and don't forget to create a new tag here, food. Food. Okay, okay, everything is good. Okay, now hit the play button. So I don't think the food is working or not. I just need to check it why it is not working. Okay, the food. Okay, just need to turn off the trigger. Okay, so let's put some debug here. Debug.log error. Other dot name. Okay, so actually we just need to put here on trigger enter 2D. Put this thing inside here. Delete this function. Zip collision. Okay, just wait for compiling this script here. Okay, so now you can see the snake is start growing, and you can also see the hierarchy is growing when we touch the food like this. Okay, so our snake is working fine at this point. Okay, but now we need to do some changes, like we also change the tag, not immediately, because when we create the die function, our snake will die immediately if the tag will not if the tag will be cool obstacle or some other which we are also using as a die, because the last point of uh, the last body part instantiate as the same position where the last segment was, so they will intercollided and the snake will die immediately. So we will change the tag after 1 second of instantiating. So yield return new, wait for seconds, and pass the static value of 1. Okay, I think 1 is sufficient. If it will not work, then you can also change it later. And here we have passed the game object like this, and in grow functionality start coroutine, change tag like this, and pass this newly created the game object or the transform the body part. Okay, so here when we get the thing, so here segment dot tag is equal to obstacle, or yeah, obstacle is good, obvious. And here now we are going to create one more tag, obs. Okay, and on trigger enter if here we create a new function, restart, okay. So the first thing we do in restart should be uh, okay, here we need to do one thing. First we need to run a loop for destroying the already created body part. So segments dot count, okay. And so nothing else, we just destroy the segments I dot cam object, okay. And not inside the loop, segments dot clear, okay. And one more thing, segments dot add this dot transform, okay, like this. And transform dot position will be vector 3.0, okay. So we have created this thing, and here we hit this function like this, okay. And also here we have created one int score, it should be 0 by default. Okay, so now we have created the feature where if we bite ourselves, we will die. It is saying OBS is not defined. Here we can see the small OBS, and here we have created the uppercase, so just make it a small o. And now we will just get rid of this error. You can see if I press the opposite key, like just the opposite direction where the snake is going, so I will die immediately like this. Okay, we just need to do one more thing. Just go to snake and just decrease the size of this collider so that they won't be collide with each other when they turn, or like this, okay. And here also we need to do the same thing, so double click on the prefab and make it a little bit smaller like this, okay. Okay, it is. And then Okay, so you can see everything is working fine. uh, okay, so now I'm going to create the feature for uh, when you go to left, so you will automatically create from come from right. So in order to create this, I'm just going to create 4 collider for wall detection. So go to 2D sprite, UI script, and then use the box collider. Okay, 2D. Like this, put it here, turn off the sprite render, name it top, also put a rigid body so that it will easy to take the collision and make it okay, then duplicate it, name it down or bottom, rotate it by 90 degree, name it left, then duplicate it and name it right. Okay, so now, and then go to script. Now we have to create some variables like public game object, top, bottom, left, and right. Okay, and one more thing, the public camera cam. Okay, so the first thing we will do when we start the game or hit the start function, so first we need to create a new function, public void orthographic bound. Okay, so here we just create a float screen aspect. So here we are going to create a scale or calculate the screen aspect ratio floats and screen dot width divide by float screen dot height. Okay, so when we get these two the aspect ratio, and now create one more float for camera height, for the actual height. Okay, so here we do the thing like first we need to here camera. Okay, camera dot orthographic size should be here. Okay, and then multiply by 2. Okay, the next thing we will create a bound like this, and okay, here we also go to calculate the thing like here we pass the height of the camera, so camera dot transform dot position, and the other thing will be new vector 3 camera height. Oh, camera height, uh, and we just multiply it with screen aspect. Okay, and the second should be camera height and 0. So technically this will this is the camera width and this is height, and the jet should be 0. Okay, now top dot position, top dot transform dot position should be new vector 3 and 0, and set the y as a max dot y. Okay, and jet should be again 0, and bottom dot transform dot position equal to new vector 3 0 bounds dot minimum dot y, this should be 0. Okay, and left dot transform dot position equal to new vector 3. Okay, so now we are need to place the x axis rather than y. So here it should be the minimum of x, so bound dot minimum dot x, and rest two coordinates should be 0 0 0, and right dot transform dot position equal to new vector 3 mouse dot max dot x. Okay, like this. So yeah, now this function we should hit in the start here and pass the camera inside the function. Okay, then go to the hierarchy, and here we need to just give the reference of this object and also the camera. So first I'm just going to get the reference of the camera, then top to top, bottom inside the bottom, left, and where is right here. Okay, so you will see when I change this the resolution, our collider will not be placed at the correct position, you can see here. Okay, but when we hit this function, they will automatically set according to the borders of the camera now, correct? Okay, so no need to worry about the screen size of mobile when you launch your game. So the user will the screen or the collider will automatically place according to the screen size of the user's mobile. Okay, now I'm going to create the function for these walls. So create a new tag, name it walls. Okay, and select all these 4 walls and set the tag to wall. Now go to the trigger enter, here is the trigger enter. Okay, and simply make it else if, and here also create one else if collision dot tag equal walls. Just make sure you are writing it right or not, because the tag is case sensitive thing. Okay, and inside this function here we need to create a one more function so that it we will calculate the direction of our the snake or the wall. So here I'm going to create a function, public void change direction, okay, like this. And this is very simple, I think. So when our snake will collide with this wall, so if he is going left, then uh, he is surely collide with the left wall, because he is going left. He cannot collide with the right or the top or the bottom when he is going left. So this is a very simple common concept. uh, so here we only check what is the direction of the snake when he collide with our wall. So we can easily get which wall he has collided. So now if the direction is vector2 dot left, then this will happen. So here we just copy the thing 4 times. So here we do it right, top, up, okay. This should be down, okay. And then uh, transform dot position, okay. It should be new vector 3. So okay, so I'm just going to fix update and duplicate this one, okay, here. And then set this to if he is going left, then the right. This is our collider, okay. And same for this way, so that the position of the snake will be left when he collide with the right wall. And here also, okay, like this. And but just make sure if you are doing the upside, then this should be this dot transform, and we need to change the y value. So here we put the bottom, and just duplicate it, and up, okay. It is top, okay. Let's okay, we need to hit this function here. So change direction, okay, when he collide with the wall. Okay, you can see our function is working fine. Now your the snake will not go outside. and you can see it is working quite fine. Okay, so now I'm going to create the function for the score, or okay, first we need to create the function for changing the position of this the food. Okay, so we have created a new function here, public void change food position. Okay, like this. So here we create a new game object, food. Okay, like this. Or if you don't want to create this, we have one thing, so I think just delete this thing, and uh, in this here just create a game object food. Okay, so food dot transform dot position equal to new vector 3, and x should be between the left and the right wall. Okay, so x should be random dot range. Okay, and then we calculate the minimum value should be left dot transform dot position dot x, and then comma, and right dot transform dot position dot x. Okay, so this is our minimum and maximum for uh, the x. Okay, and now I'm going to calculate the minimum and maximum for y axis. So here we took the top dot transform dot position dot y. Okay, and the upper value or the maximum limit is bottom dot transform dot position dot y, and the z should be 0 all the time here. Okay, and then just go inside the trigger enter where it is, here it is. Okay, so when we eat the food, one more function will be called, like change position, and here we pass the thing collision dot game object. Okay, so yeah, now you can place the multiple food inside the screen. You don't have to place only one. And here is one more problem. If you will not press any button or up, down, or left, right, so our snake will not move. Okay, so now you can see the food will automatically change the position, but it will always inside the screen. Okay, so yeah, so I think now I'm going to create a variable for score. So I have already created this one, public int score. So using unity engine dot ui. Okay, so score, here we create a public text score. Okay, and every time we eat the food, the score will be updated. So I'm just in search of the food. Okay, here it is, score plus equal to 10. This thing, this is the first thing, and just is the name, it is score text. score text dot text is equal to score, and because this is the integer, so we need to hit the function toString. Okay, now we have to create a new canvas here, make it the camera and just drag and drop the camera here. Don't forget to change the scale with the screen size. Okay, and then create a new UI text here. Okay, so you will get this text. Change the alignment to corner and then move it to here, score. I think it should be in white color, then duplicate it, okay. So I think this is better currently, and just make sure make it 0 here, and just select the snake and drag and drop the score text here. So this is our score text. Okay, then start the game and let's see whether it is working or not. Okay, so you can see it is working fine. Okay, it is increased. Okay, so now I'm going to create the mobile control. So first thing, we need to create a panel here like this, make it transparent like this. Okay, then create one button here like this. Okay, you can adjust according to your need. Okay, I'm just using this for up. Okay, select the button, move it to corner, just change the alignment to corner one, place it here. Okay, then go to script and okay, here public void, name it mobile controls, and here int dir. Okay, okay, just do one thing, paste this thing here, zero, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you know it's 0 for up, 1 for down, 2 for left, and 3 for right. Okay, so now hit the on click event and drag and drop the snake here, open the snake head, and here should be the mobile control. And okay, so 0 is for up. Now I'm going to duplicate this button and place it here, name it down, and you need to change this thing only. So now this button will work for down, and also I will just change this to capital V, so that it will look like a down arrow. uh, like this, and then duplicate it one more time, place it here, change this thing to change the alignment to the right, and now make it a left side, so left side is 2, okay, and I'm at left, right, and don't forget to set this to 3. Okay, so just cross check it, 2 1 and 0. Okay, so now I think our buttons should be work like this, down, up. Okay, so yeah, yeah guys, so we have completed this tutorial. Please tell me how how the tutorial is in the comment section. Please like, comment and share this tutorial with your friend who is trying to learn Unity, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel for more tutorials. Thank you so much guys.